Hi ladies. So I wanted to make this video about PCOS and my experience with it. If you don't know what PCOS is, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Basically what happens is you get a lot of cysts on your ovaries that cause so many horrible side effects and health issues. It varies from like extra body hair to your hair falling out, irregular cycles, infertility, constipation. I mean, there's like so many things that go bad with this. Also, weight gain, you can't get rid of it. And actually, I'm really insecure right now. Like, I'm seeing this and I'm like, what the hell has happened to me? I used to be so curvilicious and beautiful, and now I'm a big fat blue hippo, you know. And I was actually trying to make my camera go up more so you could just get this, which is nice and good. And instead I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it all hang out because I'm gonna start my journey with you guys and share things that help me. I found a really nice group on Facebook with a lot of really nice ladies that I've just begun, and already just one post in and there's like so much encouragement and help that goes along with that. So I just moved. If you all watch my other videos, you know that I recently got married and I moved to another state, and I just found all of my vitamins and stuff that I've had for a while, but I kind of stopped taking because I was like, what's the point? Now that I'm trying to get my body back to regular, I found these and I'm gonna start taking them again. So I just want to go over some of these products with you and just kind of give you my experience. So I started on January 27th, 28th, something like that, of waking up every day and taking my temperature. Now normally throughout the day my regular temperature is 97.5. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning every morning and take my temperature, and it's been about a little over a week that I've been doing it, and it's already so up and down. My cycles are very, very irregular, and in fact I'm regular for anywhere from 4 to 6 months. Then either it just drastically changes, or I skip and then it changes. So unfortunately, at the time that I got married, it was 1 month after I had skipped, so I had no clue when I was going to start again. Thankfully I did, so I kind of have something to go on now for February. Anyway, yeah, I check my temperature every morning, and I made up this little calendar. It's just the calendar of February, where I record my temperature on here, any physical activity, anything that I'm feeling, any kind of unusual something, it's going to be put on here. And I made my graph chart. So as you can see, this is February 1st, and then this is where I think I should be ovulating according to my last cycle, and then now it's for the yesterday and today it's been right here. So I'm up and down, up and down. I'm hoping this is just for these few days, and then it can be kind of regular so I can be normal. And also, when I say be normal, I really mean be normal, because there are so many horrible side effects with PCOS, and a lot of people don't know about it, and you really won't know about it unless you hear about it from somebody or you have it yourself. And it's really a horrible thing, because I mean, you have this feeling with it, like I can't get pregnant, or I'm having a hard time getting pregnant. And you know, like for me, I've got all this facial hair and body hair, and I'm fat, and I'm having trouble getting pregnant, and I'm just like, I should have just been born a dude. Let's face it, I'm not a woman. So it really messes with your whole psyche and your body and your emotions, everything. It takes a toll. Another horrible thing is you get very, very tired and you feel like you can't move. And that has been happening to me for the last week or two. I've been so extremely tired, And I haven't taken these recently because I've been getting more active and having a lot more errands to run and things. So I haven't quite needed this, but I have had to take it before. It's just a B12 vitamin. And this is really, really good. Forget the coffee because that's not good for you, and all this kind of stuff. B12, it's natural, it's good for you. It's gonna help you definitely to stay awake. My grandma gave me these two things. She said they're really good to help lose weight. It's pure saffron extract and pure green coffee vitamins. This one says burn fat, lose weight, feel great. This one is to cut snack attacks in half, reduce urge to snack between meals, yada yada yada. I don't eat a lot. That's the problem. If you look at me, you're like, oh my god, does she eat 1,000,000 cheeseburgers today? No, I actually don't eat a lot at all. But that's my problem. I think it was back in 2008 or 2009. I went to the university's doctor's office, and I spoke to a dietitian, and she told me, you're not eating enough. And she told me, she's like, what you need to do is keep your meals going that you're eating, but then in between snack on like cheese and crackers or celery sticks, nuts, things like that. And I just told her, I was like, I can't do that. And she's like, well, why not? I was like, well, first of all, I'm not hungry, and I just can't eat when I'm hungry. And second of all, if I am hungry, I'm not like this anymore so much, but I just kind of like when I was 13, and I wasn't big when I was 13, but it started when I was 13. I didn't want to eat in front of people that I didn't know. Like if I went to a restaurant, I was really shy. At that time I was going to church. If I went to church, I didn't want to eat anything because I felt like when people looked at me, they were like, oh, that's the last thing she needs to be doing is eating. Maybe she should go like do a quick run and get rid of those hips or something like that. I was very, very hard on myself. And now, if I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not, I don't. And that's the problem, is that I'm not hungry a lot, so I just don't eat. I do drink a lot. I drink a lot of tea, especially. And not sweet tea either. I put sweetener in it, but not enough to make it really sweet. Another thing that I've heard will help lose weight is these, like, Puritan's Pride is what this is, the name brand. It's just cinnamon. It's strictly cinnamon. It's got that, whatever the capsule is made of, and then it's just full of cinnamon. So I don't know, but I'm gonna start doing that. And then prenatal vitamins. Now, prenatal is not just for women who are pregnant, which is what I thought when my doctor told me the last time to go get prenatal vitamins. And actually, when you read the bottle, it says important before, during, and after pregnancy. So my doctor told me I needed more folic acid in me. I was like, oh, okay. So when I went to go find a vitamin that had a lot of that, the prenatal was actually the one with the most folic acid that I found. And my last doctor appointment I had, it was like 2 years ago. They said my hormones were fine, everything was fine. She rejected to put me back on the metformin because at that time I was regular. However, since then it's been another roller coaster. So once this whole Obamacare stuff straightens out for me, then hopefully I can go to the doctor and get on metformin as well as Clomid, because I'm not so much trying to get pregnant as I'm trying to get my body in a good state of being. However, I'm not preventing pregnancy, but I do know my past, and I know it's hard for me, so I'm just trying to take matters into whatever hands they need to be in and just try to get it straight. So also, actually, my husband went to get milk today, so once we have a free gallon, I'm going to clean it out and try drinking a gallon of water every day, along with what I've just shown you and some exercises. So that is my plan so far, to try and beat this PCOS junk, and hopefully we can do it. I mean, if I can get pregnant and have the baby and everything's fine and it's healthy and everything, then I'm not going to worry so much about my PCOS. It's just going to be like, okay, this is just what I have to deal with, kind of thing. However, until then, I want to try to beat it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to try to get over it and see if that's possible. I know women who, personally, I know women who have PCOS and they have had babies, so I know it's not a total rule out. It's just you're gonna have to fight your own body. That's rough. So yeah. Anyway, before I start crying, I'm gonna go, and I will keep you updated with extra videos on this. I won't incorporate my PCOS in the vlogs. I'll be doing my separate videos. So until then, take care. Toodles.